students. How are you all? I hope you are so fine and so well. Even this pandemic situation also, these online classes, I guess and I expect that you are utilizing them in a very right way. I expect it so will happen. Let's begin our class. Our last session we have completed with an introduction of Mr. VVS Lakshman. VVS Lakshman, a very special man. We can say that we are very proud to say that he is from Andhra Pradesh. Then Telangana and Andhra Pradesh are not separate states, but even in Telugu man is an Indian team. A proud feeling to say. So let's share and let's know what is the real secret behind Mr. VVS Lakshman. Actually, VVS Lakshman background is his parents were doctors. Both of them were doctors. But he has an inspiration. He has a ambition to become a great player. And that made him to reach his goal with the help of his uncle. Even though his parents had told him directly one way. What is that? Either you must come into the field of doctor or else you should go into the field of your sports. But you should not try it because traveling in both the ships at a time, it's not an easy task. 100%. We have to choose one. We have to choose. We can't walk in two ways at a time, right? Either we must go this side or we have to go this side. I will walk in two ways means it's not possible. So they too told the same. Then VVS Lakshman strongly desired to go into the field of sports. And for that, his uncle had supported him. His uncle had supported. See, this is what. If you will prove what you are before your parents, definitely they will support you. But without any directionless life, if you show to them, how could they support? I want to be this. See, I have an art in me. I will try to be better. I will try to be like this. Openly, if you speak to your parents, they don't show any influence on your students. Okay, here also in VVS Lakshman it has happened. Even he did not balance academics and sports, so that's why he had shown his interest in sports. And page number 39. Page number 39. We have finished with the third question. Do you believe that it will be difficult for the modern day young talent to make it as big as you did? Have things changed a lot in this regard? Frankly, nowadays it is more easy to perform and to be recognized because of the media glare. There are many platforms for real talent to come good, and the IPL is one such. Pushes you international recording, and if you perform, you are bound to be recognized. Actually, he said this. They asked him a question. In those days, when he has played, when VVS Lakshman has played, at the time there is now much importance for media in those days. But as you are got a fame in those days like this, nowadays as you are feeling that present days players will get such a name, they asked. Then he told, yes, of course. Nowadays it became more easy. Nowadays it became more comfort because of through media. Media is going to highlight everything. If there is a talent, see here, some children may play in the streets, but you see their efficiency, they will play well. Because that's the talent. Where the time, it has to be identified, then only it will be get identified. Such actually our talent and a right place to prove our talent also both we need. Then media is a good platform. Nowadays everything is going to get highlighted. A good player, if it is there through media, when it is going to show, even though ICICI cricket authority people they may used to see, they may give a chance. And IPL also. IPL is a good platform for the present young players. It's going to be a good lead. Indian Premier League. It's International Premier League. It's going to be a good lead to the present youngsters, young cricketers. It is one of the best platform. I feel he is saying it. See, it's his opinion. In those days, VVS Lakshman, as an international player, he had played many of the Test cricket matches. One day, Test cricket, but he was got an identity in Test matches only. As a Test player only, VVS Lakshman is a Test player. He can play a good role in Test matches. So such a brand name, and you say for a good ball. Actually, he's a good bowler and batsman. But even though they have talent in them, in one sector they used to get it on. In one field they used to get it on. Because of situations. But nowadays it is not like that. So according to his opinions, in those days players, they suffered to get a name, to go up to international level. Getting a chance in Indian cricket team, it is not an easy task. It is not an easy job at all, 100%. Sports, how hard, difficult hazards they used to feel, you know, they have to suffer a lot. We may feel by as an audience, people enjoy the game, but how they will face the shots over on the pavilion ground, in the ground, only they know it. Okay. From where you draw the strength to emerge as a change every time there was an effort to doff your achievements. My parents and my entire family again. They, along with my well-wishers, were always the source of inspiration. The best part is that they never changed irrespective of whether I was performing or not. Actually, where did you draw your strength? Of course, to any player, not only to player, to an actor, to a runner, to a cricket player, to a teacher, to a doctor, whoever the person, to IAS, to IPS, to any person, if he was an achiever, as an achiever when he was standing before us, what we will see his own achievement. But definitely there will be an inspiration. There will be strength. What is our strength? Of course, to any person, his parents only the strength. His parents only the strength. Because they will be the people always behind our success, our failure, or whatever it is. They will be always with us. They will be living continuously with us. Arey, come on, if you got failure, there will be the people, no, you should try again, So even sometimes, VVS Lakshman, even he was not played well in some matches also, his family was with him, and also his well-wishers. Those who know what is VVS Lakshman is this, he can play, now he may not play, but later he can play. So such a confidence the parents and his well-wishers had given him. It had come from them only, not only to VVS Lakshman students, to every person. When you are so and so, when you have such talent in you, definitely there will be the people who believe in you, they will be with you. They don't leave you. They don't disappoint you. They will inspire you forever and ever. And what were your biggest moments as a cricketer? See, yes, very fantastic question. See, there were many, but some stand out. Though I never played the World Cup that saw India as a number one team, being a member of the Indian team, which was the world number one test cricket team, test cricket was one of them. The 281 against the Aussies in Kolkata in 2000 was another. So actually, he didn't play it in World Cup. As a part of World Cup, he did not play. He has not participated. He didn't get an opportunity. But he had felt very happy because once when he had played with Australian Kangaroos are the wonderful players, right? Playing India-Pakistan match, how crazy, how interested we will get. In the same way, Australia and India match also will have such an interesting one because Kangaroos will be like, Australians means like Kangaroos only. How Kangaroo jumps, how the ball, the efficient players, is not it? We have to accept it. And the match will be very, very interesting. So, one match when he had played with Australia, that too test match, because he felt very happy even though he had not participated in World Cup match as a member, as a player, he felt very happy equally in such a way that when he had played with Australia a test match, 281 his score is 281, and at that time in test matches from the 6th 7th level, Indian team has come to number 1 level. So he felt that is only the World Cup. He felt very happy with that because at that time he had participated in that match, in test match, and that test remains the most memorable match for me. See, that match is very, very, very memorable. It was held in Kolkata. In fact, the test series was very special for all the players, but it also the best and most memorable series. And the test series was the most unforgettable series in the life of Mr. VVS Lakshman. That series gave us the confidence that we can be the best. Clearly, that was the turning point of Indian cricket itself. Actually, because with that match, with that test match, which was held in Kolkata with Australia, continuously, then VVS Lakshman's score is 281. Not only to VVS Lakshman, to many of the players, it is a memorable match. It is a memorable match because it had shown the match, it had shown the players what they were. What were they? It had shown them. And also, the ranking position of India, that too in test series, was changed. We went to the top 1 place in test matches. Rankings, you know, because worldwide will have rankings. Of course, we will be in top 10 forever, right? But suddenly at the time, from the 5th, 6th level, we went to the place of top 1. So that's why in VVS Lakshman, it is a memorable match. When you look back, what were the reasons for India becoming the number 1 side? See, why Indian team was number 1? What were the reasons? It is important to remember that it was not a sudden transformation which had come in 1 year. It all started early 2000 when Saurav Ganguly became the captain. I feel lucky to have played under Saurav. My first captain Sachin and MS Dhoni. They are led by example. Everyone was a true performer and all of them had traits of leadership. See here, he felt very happy. Why Indian team was as a number 1 role. In test matches you take, in ODI, one day international you take, whatever the matches you take, even in you see in IPL also there were number of the players in one team. Chennai Super Kings, even the other teams today, they were the players from the other countries also. Indian players will be highlighted much. Indian players will have a lot of importance because we will have such a craze all over the world, right? Fast bowlers and good batsmen, everyone we have. So he felt very happy. He felt very happy working as a captain. And Saurav Ganguly, he had been a captain for many days. Right now, who was main lead is going to be playing IPL, Mr. Saurav Ganguly. He was worked as a captain for many days. Saurav Ganguly. So he felt very happy working under Saurav Ganguly. Actually, VVS Lakshman, he had played under the captainship, first captaincy. The first match which he has played was, the captain was Mr. Sachin Tendulkar. Then Sachin also, no one know who was, even the small boy or girl, even we ask, they'll say the name was Sachin. Such a great man he was. He's such a man. He got such an identity. Sachin, Dhoni. Even he worked with Sachin and Dhoni also. He felt very comfort to work with Mr. Saurav Ganguly. So he was saying that captaincy is very important when they were working. Captaincy is very important when they were working. So when Dhoni and Sachin were working as the captains, they have traits. 100% there are remarks as the captains. They have some remarks. But whereas Saurav Ganguly, when he worked, he felt very comfort with him. How different was Saurav Ganguly as a captain? So as a captain, how can you describe Saurav Ganguly? I must say that combination of Saurav and coach John Wright was influential in changing the mindset of Indian cricket itself. For it was then we started doing well consistently, especially abroad. And we had some amazingly talented individuals with the hunger for success, who played with great pride, worked really hard, and showed a great commitment levels. So, what actually, when Saurav Ganguly was the captain, John Wright was our coach. He was from Australia. John Wright was our team. So, his coach influence and captain influence. Actually, at the time there are some rumors because John Wright has not influenced person, but they were not getting a good agreement over to be played. So that's why Saurav Ganguly has declared his retirement. Of course, there are many rumors, but even though VVS Lakshman is saying that, what was Saurav Ganguly role? What was the role of Saurav Ganguly in Indian cricket team? If such a question comes, John Wright as a coach and Mr. Saurav Ganguly as a captain. Of course, at the time in the last moment we lost the cup. We lost the World Cup. But later on, when the time passes, both these members' adjustment, his coaching efficiency and Mr. Saurav Ganguly captaincy, both they had balanced well, and this made and also they have a good commitment. Saurav Ganguly will have a good game planning. game everybody will play. Everybody, see here, every player has a planning. When they are coming into crease, blindly they don't enter. They will see all the aspects. When they are coming onto the ground to play, these players will have a good planning over their game. Definitely they will have a good planning. When they were playing, they will have a good thought in them. Is not it? So when they were playing like that, every efficiency, the efficiency of talent, it comes out. And that depended on the captain. On right time, which player has to go when they lost the wicket, and who will be the right player, and who can balance both the players. When they were running on both, they will have an adjustment. See, these depended on the captain and as well as coach. Is not it? So there should be a good agreement between these two members and also players. So captain has to adjust this all. Then only the play will be a play, a game will be a game. Then definitely the result will be good, right? See, blind, yeah, you want to go and play means no, that is not a play. That's not a game. So right player has to be on the crease, and that depended on the bowler, whether he's a fast bowler or slow bowler, and what will be the overs, how many balls were there, and who can win. This all the things will be considered. Sometimes in one ball, just one over, and some definitely it will turn over our match. Life is like a cricket. You don't know when you will lose your wicket, right? 100% it is true. It's true it in cricket. We don't know what happens. As a player should have an analysis and idea over the game. And captaincy is very important. Such a great role Saurav Ganguly has played at the time. And John Wright also, as a coach, he has been given a good directions to his team. What has been your funniest incident of the field? Funniest incident when he was on the ground. What was his funniest incident? Well, when Saurabh, I collided while taking a single in an oval ODI. It is still amusing and embarrassing when I look back as to how I could have happened. So when Saurabh, I collided while talking a single in an oval ODI. It is still amusing and embarrassing. So just one day international match. When there is one run, a single has to take. So they smile each other. Who has to run first? Because after when they hit the ball, someone has to run. This person has to go that side and that person has to come. So both they were laughing, but they are not running. So it is the funniest thing happened in his field of career. What was the most disappointing moment for you? Most disappointing moment? Yeah, sometimes it will be. There was nothing like that, but I would feel terribly disgusted whenever I dropped a catch. I would feel sorry for the bowler who puts in such a great effort and the chance is flowed. That hurt me the most. So what, as a player, yeah, it is a very uncomfortable feeling, because a bowler with an expectation they will hit the ball. When he lost that catch, he used to feel most uncomfortable, because they will have a lot of hey, come on, everybody will shout on the crease. What a thunderous feeling will be in the heart to carry such a feeling and to continue that. It is a very hard task, right? It is not an easy one. When they were playing like that, it is a very difficult task and a very hardable task to carry them. It is a very, very hardable task. And what are your hobbies? I love to spend time with the members of my family. It is so much of peace. I do love reading biographies of successful individuals, for they help us how to know the handles different aspects in life and in sports. So what is his favorite hobby? Spending, of course, players they don't get time. They don't get much time. It's not it. If they get time, they will try to spend their time with their family. And Vivesh Lakshman has one more hobby. He would like to read the biographies of great people. And the most favorite hobby, even to me also, not only to me, to any person. Because when we are reading such great biographies of people, we will know how to handle our life. We will know how to overcome many of the hazards and difficulties in our life. And there will be no compatibility but just it will be like an inspiration. It will be like a motivation. It will boost us when we will read such great inspirational stories. You know how to handle our life carefully. We will know, students. Reading book. I think the most pleasantful thing. I feel that it recreates our mind, right? Doing all the nuisance and making everything peacefully by sitting, by putting, by holding a book in a peaceful manner and reading. You know the very comfort feeling I feel. Not only me, even he is also feeling. Either he spends the leisure time with his family, or else he tries to read the books of the great people. Okay, and here we have come to mostly to end of the lesson. Page number 40 we had come. Lesson is not over, but your homework is that write the glossary and unit 2 C. This is your homework. I am telling you, every time whenever I started the unit, I don't, of course I will give you the part of as homework, but apart, even though I did not give homework also, the unit notes should be mentioned very clearly. Unit 1 A, B, C. A, glossary summary. B, glossary summary. C, glossary summary. Unit 2 A, glossary summary. B, glossary summary. C, glossary summary. Every time you should write it in your classworks. Apart from the grammar. Once you come to school, grammar notes also will be given. That I look after. But even though as a part now online classes are going on, it is your responsibility to complete your study workbooks also. Workbooks also. I don't mention it particularly. You should complete it. You should complete the books of workbook part also. Workbook part also has to be finished. Okay, students, this is your homework. See you in the next class. Thank you so much. And be careful. And exams are going to come. So pay attention towards the online classes. See you again.